The second semi-final between Brisbane and St George Illawarra was destined to be the premiership swan song for one of the Code's modern-day greats. It was just a question of who it would be, Mark Gasnier or Darren Lockyer. The Broncos captain knew that irrespective of the outcome, this would certainly be his last appearance at Suncorp Stadium. His scrum-based partner Peter Wallace was left with some concerns after being placed on the referee's rap sheet for going high on Saints custodian Darius Boyd. Gasnier was eager to ensure that his career would last for at least another week and almost helped the Premiers to the perfect start in concert with Jamie Soward.
Nightingale to Soward. Soward can't handle it. It's picked up by Beale for the Broncos. Turns defence into attack.
The Dragons didn't see much of the ball for the next few minutes after that, as the home side dominated possession and probed away.
Lockyer goes inside the 30. He flick passes for Hodges. Hodges inside 20. Hodges gets the ball back. McCullough gives it to Wallace. Wallace gets it out the back. McCullough's with the ball again. And he's put down 15 now.
Successive sets had St George Illawarra struggling on their own line, and Lockyer knew it.
McCullough for Lockyer. Here it is. Teo. Teo has scored. Brisbane. First points. First try for Ben Teo.
The great man's touch was golden, and he was extremely unlucky not to earn another try assist soon after.
Copley knocks on with a try begging.
Oh, can you believe that?
After having no joy on the right earlier on, the Dragons decided to try their more potent left side.
Morris has got a chance here. He's put another kick in, but it's gone into touch.
On a balmy Brisbane evening, Jason Nightingale decided that a good old-fashioned pair of Speedos was sufficient attire.
Well, Nightingale has decided they're of no use at all to him, so he shed the shorts.
Broncos sharpshooter Corey Parker missed a penalty goal right on half-time, meaning that Teo's converted try represented the lone points of an intense first 40. When Dragons interchange forward Adam Cuthbertson was pinged for holding Josh Maguire down in this tackle, Parker got another opportunity to nudge the locals' advantage beyond 6.
Left the boot okay, he squeezed it just inside.
St George Illawarra skipper Ben Hornby decided that the only way to lift his troops was leading by example.
Hornby puts a kick in, he might score. Yao Yi may have grasped it, I don't know. Whatever, it's going to be a line dropout.
The big red V had finally established themselves in their opposition's red zone. And just over 90 seconds later, they finally cracked the Brisbane brick wall.
Here's Wayman, a shot at the line for Wayman. Back to Cuthbertson, he's over. Did he get the ball down?
Oh, yeah.
I think he did. Cuthbertson had scored.
The Dragons finally had some impetus in this encounter. However, there was one vital ingredient missing in this promising movement, and that was the humble Steeden.
Oh, the pass has gone straight behind Gasnier and Nightingale.
Oh, gee, he was in a hole, wasn't he, Gasnier?
St George lost Brett Morris to a suspected broken leg that he may have incurred earlier in the half. However, the visitors' biggest problem was simply numbering up on their opposite flank.
He will score! Copley scores for the Broncos!
Very, very well taken by the Broncos.
Parker's conversion shaped as a critical one in the context of a match that was as tight as a drum.
And he's missed it.
Lockyer was the next casualty in this bruising duel, although the enemy came from within, as he found himself copping the full force of his fullback's knee.
Lockyer's there. He might have worn the knee of Beale.
Brisbane's headaches persisted as the Dragons pushed for an equaliser.
Hornby's after it. It's come to ground. It's grounded by Pryor. Matty Pryor. He may have scored a try here.
While the ball might have seemed to travel backwards to the waiting Matt Pryor, the footage revealed that Hornby had knocked on in mid-air. And while the bulk of the 48,500 fans breathed a huge sigh of relief, the let-off was merely temporary.
Soward across to Hornby. Hornby on. Boyd stepping. He's over. Darius Boyd has scored.
Soward was faced with an awkward attempt to send it into overtime.
And he's sailed it between the uprights.
Brilliant. What a kick.
So the two tribes continued their war beyond the regulation 80. And it was the most experienced general in this battle who made the shrewdest move.
Lockyer takes a shot, it's low.
He's got it.
I think he's got it, he's got it, he's got it.
He has.
Lockyer's last play on home soil will surely go down in the annals of rugby league history, as it was all that separated these two fierce rivals, with Brisbane victorious by 13 points to 12.
We just got down the other end there, and we got good field position, and it gave us an opportunity to kick the field goal. But tonight was, a typical Suncorp Stadium atmosphere, so it was, nice to get the win.
Not only did that result end the Dragons' reign as champions, it also brought the curtain down on the wonderful career of Mark Gasnier. While Lockie and his exuberant mates now have a date with Manly next Friday in the first preliminary final. David Rowlands, Big Pond Sport.